What is up, you guys? It's Bus Driver 36 Productions here, and today we're gonna do a AM route with Cloudy, of course, just like the last video, of course, which did gain 40 views with Cloudy, of course. And today we're returning back from Cold Lake bus lines again, and this is a updated springtime update. But you can see there's a bit of green in the map because it's spring. I'm gonna. So, yeah, I'm just talking to Cloudy. What are you doing, Cloudy? Well, you guys who can hear. Oh, you're just picking up your kid from Papa John's, like the pizzeria. Oh. So you guys, so you guys, you can hear what I'm saying. You can hear me, but you can hear I can hear Cloudy, but you guys can't hear Cloudy at all because I'm in that other chat on my phone, because obviously if I do the chat and then do chat and then go on Roblox and record this, it won't work either because I won't hear everything because of the recording, which absolutely doesn't make any sense. The weirdest thing I ever never experienced is the game is a bit laggy than usual, or is it just me? Or it could be lagging. For real though. Now here comes Claudie. Just Claudie's just flying by me. So we're just gonna make our way down towards our first stop, which I think we should do our first stop somewhere at the elementary school. I'm gonna check anything. Nope, we're good. I would have thought I had cans of bottles because I turned. Well, I did 4 attempts trying to record this video. However, it was kind of difficult because obviously my bus keeps flying in the air, but also, of course, my dad actually that disturbed me well in the beginning because obviously he needs to understand. He wants to know if I have cans, which I don't, because I'm pretty sure I put it upstairs. I think. So this is also the old game from 2023 or slash 2022. Yeah, this game's not been changed a lot, except just remain the classic. They kept it as the classic. We just called it as the classic. So this springtime at the moment. It's kind of weird why my game's a little bit laggy. I did fix the. Well, even if there were 2 people, it's kind of a little laggy. A bit laggy. I don't know why, but it could be because I didn't put it in models, of course. Well, I'll fix that up in the next driving at PM, which I'll do it. I'll have to reschedule the PM route later today, so I can fix this issue, this little bug here. So if you guys want me to do more Cold Lake bus lines again, please smack that like, hit the bell notifications. This game is a pretty cool game that I made. I made this game since, well, I did make the game since September of 2022. It's been over a year since I started developing this new game. Knowing that what I did early, and I just built it by scratch. However, I did make a game over there, another 3rd version of the game, one scale of the game, by scratch. However, it won't be released anytime soon because obviously I'm too lazy, or maybe because I just don't want to do it anymore because there's so much work to it. There's gonna be lots of work on it. So I might have options just to make sure the game is released to the public. Rather if I should do it just like I probably might do it for Edmonton, which I should do that in the incoming updates. But you'll see what I mean, but for real. So you can see these are all the older houses from Kentucky, of course. Which I built them up. I built the 2 stories myself. The 1 stories are mostly been, like kind of from the Kentucky game, of course. Oh my gosh, how Cloudy just got over there? Cloudy just went over here. Alright. Okay, Am I turning left? No, I'm turning right. What is Cloudy doing? Yo, what is Cloudy doing, bro? No, don't hit me! Dude, don't hit me, dude. Oh, he's turning. I thought he was gonna go towards me. What is going on with Cloudy? Why did he just stop right at the corner, bro? Yeah, I believe we should probably change some things. Yeah, I believe this game needs to have a little bit of updates, just because of the, it's probably due to some reason, but also, it probably need some updates before. Well, it is officially just done the update, but doesn't mean the game will probably for real done. Because I forgot to fix the lagging problem. Speaking of which, one of my friends joined in. It is not too late. He has a lot of time anyways, but for real though. Even though this game needs to be a little fixed before the PM round because this game is kind of laggy. I'm not sure is it just the bus or probably it's lagging a little bit. I don't know how Cloudy is getting there from to A to B unless he has the best bus of the other buses that I have right now. I think I might accidentally brought I actually rolled the laggiest bus on the fleet bot. So here's the bus. It's pretty typical. It's a typical fleet. Dude. Anyways, it's a good thing when you came back from the OG to the OG kind of OG video, which I do obviously with the Cold Lake all the time. Which I do have a little fleet experiment on their fleet for the last 2 years, right from then till 2023, and then however, but I won't spoil too much until we get to our 500 or even more subscribers, and then you'll know the truth. However, it is probably sealed until our special. However, we're trying to figure out some further events might happen. It could happen starting in April to the summer of 2024. I mean, obviously this game actually was developed it developed up to it went for development from November of 2022 through April of 2023. Which that's how much the game and progress from over the whole entire year, bro. Like, for real. At the time, I was a Christian at the time. Like, I was at a Christian school at the time when I was doing these developments. Reminds me too much. It kind of reminds me I have been developing a game for so long. For real though. Like, I feel like this game needs a little touch-ups before its official release. However, I decide that we might do the same thing again. What do you think, guys? We're definitely going to update the game. Probably, but we might have to bring out some of the other newer buses, like this bus, or the Tom C2, have to come out anyways. I'm not sure we could probably bring out the Bluebird Vision because of this, or we could change our minds and just forget it, and we could just release these mush houses to this game, rather than that stuff. And also, we'll have house address probably if there's a chance that could happen. However, we'll have to remove all these houses from here to there. It depends on what the address is in general. Like the actual legit and house number in real life. And what their number's restricted to. Let me know down below if you want me to do route exam bus routes. You know, like do exam routes for all the buses, like all the whole bus fleet. Like have route 1, 2, 3, and 4 until like 100 somewhat. Like there is some like the game would be not bad if that was obviously updated. What time are we gonna make it? 7:45 sharp. So you guys, let me comment below. Do you think we should actually just remove all these Kentucky houses that I probably developed for the whole last while for now? Or you want me to make a new map? I'll let you guys in the description if you want me to just remove all these houses and redevelop them with house numbers and also new houses. Which could have been a good option, honestly, but for real though. Well, it has to depend on the address, the exact address, and what their numbers could lead up to, you know? And I can number them from here. Like whatever, it's 16, 50, 24, whatever. It has to be in that like exact number. I'm gonna turn on that heater. I'm burning to death. Even though I did put it on all night because it was cold, but since the heater upstairs is on, I should able to be fine for now. Anyways, let's continue as we speak. And we'll also do some new route exams for these routes. Like, who knows? They only could be 14 stops maximum because it depends on what bus should be running. Like, if that should be running on the west towards outside of Cold Lake, or could be where towards the mall center area. However, I think we might have a solution. We might expand this game instead, rather than updating the new game, because obviously all that's in the past is just pure damage. Even though it'd be cool with all the man exits and everything, people might be obsessed with the new game. However, I'm just too lazy and I just decide to not do it again because all that waste of time, all that work I've been hard through, just didn't think both through. I didn't think it through. Or else we can release the classic and just update the game a little bit. Just announce new houses and stuff. That could be a solution. We could keep the game open properly with new mush houses. Okay, speaking of which, Chloe just left for some reason. I guess the game's laggy, so... Well, we're still gonna do a route. It doesn't matter. If it's lagging or not, we're still doing the route. It kinda looks fine, but we're gonna do our route. I guess nobody enjoying because obviously the game's lagging, but also... We could update the game. We couldn't just update the game, obviously, or could release the new game version of the game. With new addresses, of course. Which I should do that next time. Like, the new address is like 13 something, and then up to whatever. So here's the bus. You can see this bus actually has the new colleague bus line text. So there could be a new option. We could release new mush houses, or we could probably just develop a map, which obviously would be an obvious choice to update the map. Even though we could just do 1:1 scale of the map itself. Like for real, it would be kind of cool. It's kind of annoying that it has like the annoying air brake sound. It's pretty annoying, but it doesn't matter. Well, I know how much colleague bus lines have. Okay, never mind. Like it comes to their colleague bus line fleet, it comes to like their bus fleet number. I mean, if I should update this IC bus a little bit, but for real though, this is the only ICCE I can probably get, and it did all the hard work. Plus, obviously, we could probably just use the other CE. Just use the other new chassis, but just. Oh, that's obviously gonna take a lot of work because you have to remove all the other specs on the bus. But it also might come with all the new lights, but at the same time, I don't think it would be good. We're gonna go do our last stop at the little apartment section. We should make our way down towards here. So, let me go with comments below. What do you think we should do? Update the game with these mush houses, or we should do release a new game? Like, obviously, legit release the new game. Don't worry, we can also there will be the cool thing about this game. About this new game should be else you want me to do. But anyways, if you want me to do any more videos with Claudia or me, please smack that like, hit the bell notifications, but also subscribe. Also, I think we should also get this game updated for real though, because the 2-lane roads are kind of pissing vibes off, because you know, in real life they're actually illegal if you pass them with those 2 lines, which is just pretty legit. Which I think I should decide to update the game, release a brand new game of this old classic. Which I obviously did that, but I stopped before going for the middle school development. The whole game's good, but I just don't think we don't have that any proofs about the house numbers and everything. So we might now. Well, also I should get this game fixed a little bit, and then I'm gonna remove all the buses, release all these new buses that I have right now. I'm transferring them to the new game, if the game's already in its beta phase, which should take a bit of time because obviously not only you're replicating the whole game itself, but also, yeah, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of hard work for one full game. So how long do you think it might think to take? I think it might take 2 months, but that means I'm be pushing up the Southbound game any further away from the release date, late spring of 2024. However, I don't know. It's mixed up, you know. Like at the same time, Southland Edmonton Alberta map is already just been developed already, and it's further development. However, the curve routes are pretty bad, so I don't know how we can get that game over that, so that could be an issue. Or we could probably just replicate it without corners. We could just, if there's a corner coming out, we could just end it. And not a little, no sharp corner. Well, I would lead up to develop what they might decide for that. Okay. Which will also do a little meeting about the corner problem, which I don't have a problem since I'm already still using the corners from this game, like these corners. I'm still using those for the whole like bus line game, but with new features, with the new road, new double lane roads, new everything. Pretty much. So I did do a review in the summer of 2023, and I guess everyone was kind of might be up for this new game. I have no other plans for this new game. Even with all that hard work through that summer, but it was a halt in July because obviously the reason why I was in a halt in July because I was deciding to open a new game called South Transportation, which is a little popular, but then compared to, you know, Collect Bus Line, bro, the OG game, you can't compare to the OG game, bro, which only gained like thousands of people once in a week or months. Get like thousands of people in a while for once. It was like the most popular game on Roblox, pretty much, really popular. Until Broward came out of nowhere and Dante developed a new game, which is Broward Schools, which I do obviously post to this day, kind of, but not all the time. I only post like all ranked game, like from the all ranked game, like the private silver games. Not like the DCL, like that it's huge, and like people are gonna be asking me in the comments like, why are you not planning the CDL game. It's a pretty cool new game. The reason is, let's just say, it's huge. The game is huge. There's a lot of streets, lots to discover, and it's pretty losing my mind. I lost my mind after discovered Dante just made the biggest game I ever discovered. It's like compared to Poland's Mainly's game, which they actually expand a little bit without anyone noticing. The game was developed, or more like expanded, which is insane. For me, I was thinking I expand the Edmonton game for bigger than the previous ones, but it's gonna be a hard time to think about it because you have to think about other streets and other stuff. Anyways, I'm gonna be dropping off the kids and then we're gonna continue. Why do I decide to do it early? Well, it's because I want to get done early before school starts in the game. Maybe I won't be long until then. Plus, I think my bus is kind of laggy. So I recommend do it right now before it kind of gets laggy too much insanely. Or it could get late. For real though. So I forgot to tell you guys for a pretty while. So you guys, I want to tell you guys to go follow me on Twitter and TikTok right now. I'll link everything in the description. I forgot to tell you guys for a pretty while, but I'm gonna be doing that every single video. We'll have the link in the description every time you end the video in one of the videos. You can follow me on Twitter and TikTok right now. However, I never post too much on Twitter now because obviously, what could you do on Twitter? Let people follow you. Also, TikTok videos will be coming up soon in my other channel, which also coming soon. So all those YouTube shorts will be coming up in the latest in April. If you see those videos right now, they'll also be posted on TikTok, of course. However, they need to be HD quality because they don't accept high quality videos on TikTok. So we might have to put them in HD, however. So 1080p, sadly. That sucks. We can't put high quality to the photos or put high quality into the video, so which that sucks even more. Oh, what about the roads? The roads are not bad, even though I just got the high school and elementary done from August. However, in September that was a halt because obviously, instead of like completely developing the game, because I think that was just a pain in the neck for a while, I decided to quit, which I regretted, but I will develop it again. I'll just remove all those other older buses that had been re-updated in July of 2023, which however they'll be in the following time. And they'll be replaced with the new updated Canadian Spec 2.0 versions of these, which I bet they have dozens of updates since the beginning. Well, they do have other updates, which I did talk about a little bit in the video, but I'm obviously gonna just wait until then, but for real though. Like how the buses were used to be like, more like American looking buses, like the old buses, to the present, when they have these it doesn't look like a American bus. It looks more like a Canadian spec fleet, not American. They'll be like, for real though, the game looks cool. Like it never gets old when the game's developed. And you already been complaining about these games. This game can easily have a lot of bumps in this game, so that could be an issue. I think that's the reason why we should update the game for once, because there actually no, these roads can easily, like, do that. They bump a lot, so it kind of slows down a little speed a little bit, but quite works at the same time. Speaking of which, KK Smart 1 2, oh no, it's 4K Smart 23. Who is the hell is Smart? Oh, this guy, of course. I guess he arrived at the worst time ever because I'm already like halfway done this video. LOL, whatever. You know why I'm. Oh, jeez, I regret doing that, but for real though. Sometimes these rails can be easily. Sometimes they're kind of challenging when you're turning. Like, you know, these ones can be challenging a little bit, but like that's why I should probably get the new game developed or get this thing resume the development before continuing with preceding the Southland game. However, the Southland game won't be released anytime soon. The reason is because of the corners. So every corner in this game will probably not evolve in the game. However, we'll have to figure out how we're gonna do the corners, or we could probably think about like redeveloping that little corner from the ones from here, and just redevelop them like that. I don't know how they actually did it in the first place, even though I know how to do it, but it's kind of complicated because you have to have better precision, including when you have other rows on the opposite from corner A to B, like for real though. I'm eating at the same time, having a little runny nose, and also my throat is kind of dried up a little bit. Well, not only because I had the heater on nearly all night, but it's probably because of there's two heaters running at the same time, but also I've been eating dry. I haven't even have dry bread, and it kind of dried my throat pretty bad. It made my throat even worse a little bit, but at least I'm used to it. But for real though, I always love that bread, bro. For real though. Well, you could call it First Nation bread, native bread, aka Bannock, which everyone doesn't know that. If you're actually Canadian, if you live in if you live in Saskatchewan or Alberta, you'll probably know what the hell is Bannock and native bread. It's like a native homemade bread that's like a quick cooked baked bread that you just bake. It's like bread but just more like a dough, but a little bigger. But they also can make like they can also be used for making burgers and somewhat. Okay, they can actually make other bacon bannock versions of them, so which is pretty cool. I like them, but not in like my favorite food like burgers, bro. Not in burgers, bro. People would like it in burgers, but not me. I'm not like that type of person. That likes food that's not right. Like example, I don't like hot dogs in bread. Even though it'd be the same thing, but for real, it kinda doesn't feel right, bro. I'd rather have the hot dog buns. I don't know why they treat me to have like. Well, I'm not sure what would happen if I never did that, but for real, look at this. I like. You know how much I like this new school. Look at this. This new school has a lot of great features in this school. Look at how cool the school. Look at how detailed this school is, bro. Like, for real, though. I know you can see in the background there's there's the gym right in there in the background. Right behind this little this is probably the library, the school library probably, or the offices probably. Who knows? You could think about it in the comments below, but what in the world? Alright. Let's finish up the route. We're gonna go to the second elementary school and then we're gonna go to the middle school, right? Which Also, for some reason, it's called Vic Middle School, even though in reality they would call it junior high in Canada because there is not a middle school in Canada for real though. However, in bus lines, for some reason they do have middle school for some reason, which is quite weird. But usually, if they're not called middle schools, they're mostly called junior high or senior high schools, which that's what mostly it's called for Canada, for Canadian schools, or for Canadian middle schools. It's mostly called junior high, mostly. How, so anyways, so you can see right, the school, well, actually my mom went down. So right down the road is actually where the second elementary school, which I'm pretty sure this is the. So this school probably rather be a Christian school or a Catholic school. A Catholic school, probably. I'm not sure it's a. I think it's Catholic. I think it's Catholic. I think usually if they're like, if they have like crosses sometimes, mostly sometimes they'd rather be Christian schools or Catholic schools, like for Catholic schools, like for Catholic church and stuff. Which are kind of different between Christian. I realize Christian and other stuff are actually different. Or, who knows, it could be not a Christian school and it could be not at all. Even though there could be some Christian schools that could be around here somewhere. I have no bloody idea. Well, it's called, Ethical St. Dominic's Elementary School. Which is also the second elementary school in this game. I don't know how old this game is, how old this school is, but which I can tell it's pretty old. Like for real, this school's not pretty bad for real though. When you come into this game, it's pretty not bad. Like how many people actually? I think mostly once in 10 or 20, I think, depends. But I know I happen having 10 people per route. If people attend, or my friends attend in the game. Even though I did announce I did a route already, which is already been. Oh gosh dang it! Why do I do that? Okay, get in the bus. Get in the bus. Get in the bus. Go! Go! Oh my gosh. I always keep pressing that space, but I'm actually gonna I'm gonna ask Clyde for something. But I'll have to wait till the route ends and also the video would end. Yeah, looks like nobody can attend it because obviously the game's laggy. But also I'll be right back as get to the corner. Okay. What in the world? Go. I'm just gonna. So I think Chloe's not responding too much, but ooh, nope, forget it. We're already lagging a lot. We're lagging big time. This bus is nearly lagging big time. Good thing we actually started the belt, like, we started dropping out of kids and kind of early, because obviously this... So, let me know down below if you want me to do more of these gameplays, but for real though. This is just a video for today, but for real, I'll get the game fixed a little bit, so the game doesn't lag next time for the next route, so I'll also be driving a different bus, but stay tuned for more recordings, and for more of these cool, like, bus line fleet videos, which hopefully the video gets popular for real though, because even though it's taking forever to record, because obviously because my bus is lagging a little bit, but it would be better if we could probably just get this game for real fixed, you know. I wonder why they ever expand that road. Weird. Huh. Can you ever guess that's weird? I actually never expanded that road at all. Yeah, I think the reason why it's lagging because I have so much photos out of the game, so that's why it's lagging insane. Even if I took it out, it's just gonna lag insane. That's why it's actually the cause of it. It's not easy to make sure the game maintains more like 20 or 30 people in this game. Like, this game can't even handle a lot of people in this game. Unless they have better quality computers, you know. Even though this computer's probably I've been using this computer since 2022 after my old computer, which is my mother's computer, is broken with viruses, and of course it had to be replaced by my new current TV, which obviously my screen got damaged, which I can't repair it because I actually have no money, which that sucks because I can't record. Well, I have to look at a freaking screen to do the recording, bro. Like, if people don't know, I'm actually looking at a freaking screen, so it's not easy to click buttons on my computer while staring at my computer and my computer screen and my buttons at the same time. But look at the bright side, at least we made it on time, dudes. We made it on time! 10 minutes to spare, Maryland. Just 10 minutes to spare. Well, pretty much. So you guys, if you guys are new, please smack that like, hit the bell notifications. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.